In this video today, I'm just going to give you a recap of the breathing technique, but I'm going to show you what it's like in reality. It's easy to do these theoretical things and think, oh, you'll have a go at that, but I'm just going to show you how our busy minds often get in the way, but if you practice, you can overcome it. If you're a little bit triggered about breathing, you say you can't do it, you might not want to watch this video, because maybe get a little bit firm with you or those that might say I can't or it doesn't work. It does, and you can. Breathing is the easiest physiological mechanism to calm the nervous system across all the research. Focusing on your breathing means that the rate at which you breathe in 6 times a minute in this exercise is a signal to the rest of the body to what it is doing in that moment. And when you breathe at 6 times a minute, you can't be in the stress response. Can't be in the stress response and the rest and digest response at the same time. So if you're wired and you start to do this, the emphasis is that it's taking you towards safety. If you're not wired and you're doing this, it's credit in the bank. So lots of people say, I can't do it, it doesn't work, I've tried, it doesn't work for me. They are habits. They are absolutely habits. I don't buy it. They are habits. You can do it if you want to do it. Are you going to allow your mind to control you? If it's your hand or your mind or your leg, would you let your hand kind of slap you in the face all day? Well, you wouldn't. So why would you let your mind tell you you can't do things? The mind is a set of programs, stories told to you by people who had access to your mind and your brain before you were conscious. How about that? Now, they didn't implant these things on purpose to harm you, but sometimes they've implanted things that you repeat because they repeated. It kept them safe, they think it keeps you safe, but it drives the behaviours that trigger pain. If that pattern of thinking is attached to a pattern of breathing, then wouldn't it make sense to, if you're thinking about changing that pattern of thinking, to change the pattern of breathing first? That then starts to have an impact on that wiring. So I know it's a challenge when the default is to be busy thinking, I've got this to do, I've got that to do, I've got this to do, I've got that to do, my pain and what's happened and it's hurting and it daren't and it will and it won't. And the breathing pattern that comes with that is fast, sympathetic, it's a little bit wired. Even at rest, it's faster than it should be. So yes, you can try and work out your mind if you want and intellectualize things, but it's already overworking. So focus on your breath. 5 in, 5 out. Hands on your tummy, just like that. Sitting, standing, lying, the most comfortable position you can be. Nasal breathing, in through your nose, out through your nose, if you can. 5 in, 5 out. Now, it takes a little practice. This is what it's like at the start. I haven't got time to do it, it won't work for me. When I'm going to do it, I've got other things to do. I've got the kids to pick up, I need this to sort out, I need to pop around with my mum's, I've got this email to finish. Bam, 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 bam. So, start, because you won't find the perfect time to do it. Perfection doesn't exist, so do it at some point in the day and pick the best time that you think you might be uninterrupted by others, but you won't be uninterrupted by your mind. So it goes something like this. You haven't got time to do this. Why are you doing this? This won't work. We need to be busy. We've got this to do, that to do. Oh, well, yeah, well, you've got stuff to do, but I don't mind if you do this for a little bit, because yeah, it's all right. This isn't actually. Yeah, but you do have to pick the kids up later on. And have you fed the dog? And what about later on? You need to get that food for the... Yeah, well, pick the shopping up later and kids will be all right. And yeah, actually, it's all right, this breathing like, isn't it? And yeah, and dog can feed itself. Kids, Well, they're alright, they'll be okay. Yeah, the emails can wait. What was I talking about? That was quite nice, that. Now that's a joke, but that's what it's like. You have to take control. You know, don't tell me you can't do that. You're breathing anyway. Don't tell me it doesn't work, because it does. The science says, don't say, I don't like follow the science, because loads of people spout rubbish about that, but it works. How does it work? Well, I've just explained how it works. You don't have to understand how it works, just do it. If me telling you this with a bit of urgency triggers fight in you, or flight, or freeze, or fawn, they are habitual reactions to somebody challenging you. Maybe you need to be challenged. You think you have to do it on your own. Why? Well, you don't have to pay to see someone. Follow these videos. Be accountable to yourself. Take a stand, but a firm stand with assertiveness that's through love, care, compassion. And you might not be good at that, but you can get good at it. I hope this take on the breathing allows you to revisit it if you're not that good at it yet, but you can do it. Go breathe.